Video 8. Groups and Comps. Create a new layer or group. 1. Do one of the following. To create a new layer or group using default options, click the Create a New Layer button or New Group button in the Layers panel. Choose Layer, New, Layer, or choose Layer, New, Group. Choose New Layer or New Group from the Layers panel menu. 2. Set Layer Options and click OK. Name specifies a name for the layer or group. Use Previous Layer to create clipping mask. This option is not available for groups. Color assigns a color to the layer or group in the Layers panel. Mode specifies a blending mode for the layer or group. Opacity specifies an opacity level for the layer or group. Fill with mode neutral color fills the layer with a preset neutral color. Create a new layer with effects from another layer. Select the existing layer in the Layers panel. 2. Drag the layer to create a new layer button at the bottom of the Layers panel. The newly created layer contains all the effects of the existing one. Convert a selection into a new layer. 1. Make a selection. 2. Do one of the following. Choose Layer, New, Layer via Copy to copy the selection into a new layer. Choose Layer, New, Layer. Video 5. Red eye removal and recolor. Remove red eye. The red eye tool removes red eye in flash photos of people or animals and white or green reflections in the flash photos of animals. Select the red eye tool. The red eye tool is in the same group as the spot healing brush tool. Click the triangle in the lower right portion of a tool to display additional tools. 2. Click in the red eye. If you are not satisfied with the result, undo the correction, set one or more of the following options in the options bar, and click the red eye again. Pupil size increases or decreases the area affected by the red eye tool. Darken amount sets the darkness of the correction. Replace color in image areas. The color replacement tool simplifies replacing specific colors in your image. You can paint over a targeted color with a corrective color. The color replacement tool doesn't work in images in bitmap, indexed, or multi-channel color modes. 1. Select the color replacement tool. 2. Choose a brush tip in the options bar. Generally, you should keep the blending mode set to color. 3. For the sampling option, choose one of the following. Continuous samples colors continuously as you drag. Once replaces the targeted color only in areas containing the color that you first click. Background swatch replaces only areas containing the current background color. 4. For the limits option, select one of the following. Discontiguous replaces the sampled color wherever it occurs under the pointer. Contiguous replaces colors that are contiguous with the color immediately under the pointer. Find Edges replaces connected areas containing the sampled color while better preserving the sharpness of shape edges. 5. For tolerance, enter a percentage value ranging from 0 to 255 or drag the slider. Choose a low percentage to replace colors very similar to the pixel you click, or raise the percentage to replace a broader range of colors. 6. To define a smooth edge in the corrected areas, select Anti-Aliased. 7. Choose a foreground color to replace the unwanted color. 8. Click the color you want to replace in the image. 9. Drag in the image to replace the targeted color. Video 10. Masks and Layers. Add and edit vector masks. You create vector masks with the Pen or Shapes tools. Add a vector mask that shows or hides the entire layer. 1. In the Layers panel, select the layer you want to add the vector mask to. 2. Do one of the following. To create a vector mask that reveals the entire layer, click the Vector Mask button in the Masks panel or choose Layer, Vector Mask, Reveal All. To create a vector mask that hides the entire layer, Alt-click in Windows or Option-click in macOS the Vector Mask button in the Masks panel, or choose Layer, Vector Mask, Hide All. Add a vector mask that shows the contents of a shape. 1. In the Layers panel, select the layer to which to add a vector mask. 2. Select a path or use one of the Shape or Pen tools to draw a work path. Note: to create a path with a Shape tool, click the Paths icon in the Shape Tool Options bar. 3. Click the Vector Mask button in the Masks panel or choose Layer, Vector Mask, Current Path. Edit a vector mask. 1. In the Layers panel, select the layer containing the vector mask you want to edit. 2. Click the Vector Mask button in the Masks panel or the thumbnail in the Paths panel. Then change the shape using the Shape, Pen, or Direct Selection tools. Change Vector Mask Opacity or Feather Mask Edges. 1. In the Layers panel, select the layer containing the vector mask. 2. Click the Vector Mask button in the Masks panel. 3. In the Masks panel, drag the Density slider to adjust the mask opacity, and the Feathering slider to apply feathering to the mask edges. Remove a vector mask. 1. In the Layers panel, select the layer containing the vector mask. 2. Click the Vector Mask button in the Masks panel. 3. In the Masks panel, click the Delete Mask button. Disable or enable a vector mask. Do one of the following. Select the layer containing the vector mask you want to disable or enable, and click the Disable Enable Mask button in the Masks panel. Shift-click the vector mask thumbnail in the Layers panel. Select the layer containing the vector mask you want to disable or enable, and choose Layer, Vector Mask, Disable, or Layer, Vector Mask, Enable. A red X appears over the mask thumbnail in the Layers panel when the mask is disabled, and the layer's content appears without masking effects. Convert a vector mask to a layer mask. Select the layer containing the vector mask you want to convert, and choose Layer, Rasterize, Vector Mask. Important: after you rasterize a vector mask, you can't change it back into a vector object. Add layer masks. When you add a layer mask, you need to decide if you want to hide or show all of the layer. Later, you'll paint on the mask to hide portions of that layer and reveal the layers beneath. Or you can create a layer mask that automatically hides a portion of the layer by making a selection before you create the mask. Add a mask that shows or hides the entire layer. 1. Make sure that no part of your image is selected. Choose Select, Deselect. 2. In the Layers panel, select the layer or group. 3. Do one of the following. To create a mask that reveals the entire layer, click the Pixel Mask button in the Masks panel, or click the Add Layer Mask button in the Layers panel, or choose Layer, Layer Mask, Reveal All. To create a mask that hides the entire layer, Alt-click in Windows or Option-click in macOS the Pixel Mask button in the Masks panel, or Alt-click in Windows or Option-click in macOS the Add Layer Mask button, or choose Layer, Layer Mask, Hide All. Add a layer mask that hides part of a layer. 1. In the Layers panel, select the layer or group. 2. Select the area in the image and do one of the following. Click the Pixel Mask button in the Masks panel or the New Layer Mask button in the Layers panel to create a mask that reveals the selection. Alt-click in Windows or Option-click in macOS the Pixel Mask button in the Masks panel, or the Add Layer Mask button in the Layers panel to create a mask that hides the selection. Choose Layer, Layer Mask, Reveal Selection, or Hide Selection. Apply a layer mask from another layer. Do one of the following. To move the mask to another layer, drag the mask to the other layer. To duplicate the mask, Alt-drag in Windows or Option-drag in macOS the mask to the other layer.